Oh, oh my god. What did I do? How come,
What the hell?
oh no. What happened there? If you can delete that last one.
You gave yourself half damage. 64. There you go.
Alright, then he has to do his fortitude save.
Alright, so does he have to save from it twice? It's just the one time. The first
Let
hit.
me read the description real quick. Must succeed at a fortitude save after doing a flurry of blows. So I think it's just once.
If either, yeah, because it's either one. Alright, so you pummel this thing. He rocks back on his heels, but he regains his footing with the help of his, gears and servos and such. However, it takes 14 damage from your one hit, and then an additional 19 damage, or 12, before it falls into a heap amongst the rocks.
All right.
And your fist hurts. You need some ice for it.
All right, where are we going to next is the question. Are we going to go over here and get Gurn ungrabbed?
And that's 3 for you, Krillin, right?
Yeah, I'm all done.
right.
So I don't know. Yeah, you go help Gurn, and then we'll see what happens when it's my turn.
Okay.
Yep. Whoop, there you go. You are not grabbed by the dead man anymore.
Okay. How tall is this rock right here? Like, can I climb up it?
The one that Mr. Fly is standing next to?
Yeah, the square, like, directly to the right of him.
Yeah, it's about 5 feet tall, so you could, get up on it.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to move to there.
Okay.
And then instead of doing like a tumble behind, could I do like a flip over with the same effect to like somersault over this dude?
Yeah, that's still a tumble. Variant tumble.
Oof, not a good roll though. All right, last action. I'm just gonna.
Well, as you attempt to jump over this thing, the reason you don't is because a fist flies up at you. Do you have anything that prevents reactions against you?
Nope.
So this is your reminder that these things have reactions. All right, so this fist flies up at you.
This battle is a 5E battle, guys. Attack of opportunities everywhere.
Basically, yeah. All right, so yeah, he pops you one just as you were trying to jump over him.
All right, last action. I'm gonna strike out with the short sword.
Okay.
I mean, hopefully I'm not going to strike out, but hopefully I'm going to strike outward and hit it.
Man, if you fumbled, I was gonna make you cut off Mr. Fly's head.
Yeah, I'm wondering why he hasn't actually done anything yet, considering these things are, threatening him too.
Didn't he die?
No, that was the first mate.
Dude.
But you have noticed, or you conspicuously noticed, that these things did seem to just pass right by him. They didn't seem to be overly concerned with him.
I thought the one like right next to him was about to attack him last time.
I think you got attacked like once or twice last game.
They hit Drez. They hit Dezen, and then I think Gurn came over here and threw something at this one. So, I mean, they had gotten all around him, but they hadn't touched him yet. Does it mean something? Who knows? All right, so you successfully retaliate at this one here,
Not all the way up.
and he takes 19 damage from your strike. Is that 3 for you?
That's 3 for me.
Oh fuck, my mic's been on the whole time.
So, the captain here turns to you, Vemgard, and she kind of gives you a look like, what should she do? She points at your mic.
I attack.
All right, you
Defend herself.
All right, so she whips out her rapier to defend herself. And successfully hits.
That's my girl.
Chipping away a few gears and gizmos off of this thing. They clink down to the ground. And this time she doesn't even wait for you. She's like filled with a battle lust now. So she just goes ham swinging at the thing.
Oh, I was going to ask if she could do that no quarter thing again.
What is that where she buffs all you guys?
Yeah, I think that's what she did to us, but she already did her stuff, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, she got excited, dude. She went ham. So this thing is barely hanging on. It's squirting out oil and such everywhere, but it is not quite dead. This one tries to retaliate immediately against you, Drez, and it flings out a magical halberd at you. Oof.
Fuck your magical halberd.
So, luckily for you, the damage is somewhat minimal. Unluckily for you, it does hit. Gurn, you're sitting there kind of snickering at the circumstance, but just as you are doing that, a metal fist comes flying out at you from the other side of this thing. It misses you completely due to your concealment, and then you guys see this thing do kind of what the one in the middle over there did a minute ago. It kind of retracts its arms a little bit, and it seems to be steeling itself against the next attack coming its way. Gurn, how will you respond?
So they all have attack of opportunity, I presume? I'm still grabbed though, aren't I?
Yes, they all do.
I do not know. You do appear to be grabbed by this one next to you.
Yeah. I'll just hit him with, well, I guess if I hit him with a bomb and he's holding me, presumably I'm gonna take some damage.
If you cone it, right? Wouldn't you?
Well, and I think D&D's like this too. You can only have one reaction from a creature or person or whatever per round, right? Yeah. And this is the one that reacted.
Okay. To escape a grapple would be athletics.
Yes, and the DC on it, I can tell you, would be 22.
I cannot reach that high.
Is escape artist a thing in this?
Yeah, if it is, I don't have it. I'll hit him with a bottle of lightning.
Give you a bonus to getting out of stuff like that?
I think it was just an action in the old one, so you could have tried to escape the thing without using athletics.
Oh, yeah, like 3.5.
Yeah. I know Pathfinder 1E was like that for sure. I'll take a quick look here.
Yeah, no, it's just athletics against whatever it is that has a hold of you.
Boo.
So you try to chuck a bottle of lightning and it just dribbles a little spark. Must have been expired.
No, they should still get the splash.
And that's, what, 4 from you?
Yeah.
Is everything around it? It and everything around it in a 5 foot, right?
Well, the cone, so it'll only get the other enemy.
Okay, so you going this way?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, so yeah, they both do... they both take 9 damage from you.
Okay. I guess I'll try to intimidate him while he's got me grabbed.
Alright.
Oh, I should have done the action.
Well, he is frightened 1. When you start to snarl and growl, and he's this doesn't compute with anything in his memory banks.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
All right, this one down here lashes out at the same thing that its companion did, and it tries to smack the Capitan.
Jeez, crits everywhere.
All right, so the
Turn
first
off your dice hacks.
the first blow is nearly fatal for her, and it comes around and tries to grab a hold of her now. Oh wow. So he doesn't, well, he does have a chance to grab her, and before doing so, knocks her unconscious. Here, we'll make her unconscious. Not quite dead yet. And she's now grabbed by this guy. So, your captain is threatened. Keep in mind, this is the only person that knows how to fly the ship. Presumably. You don't know if Koswana necessarily does. But you do know the first mate is dead.
Alright, since I just saw the bottom one grapple my lover, I am going to charge my spell strike and use it all at once right on him.
Nice.
Okay, acid splash, electric heart. There. Perfect. Ooh, it's a miss. You know what? I'm going to hero point it because I want to see it work.
Still does half damage. Unless you want the full.
I want the full thing.
All right. So you swing down on this thing, and your first strike with your halberd does, and it's this one, right? This close one here, or this one that's got her grabbed?
Got her grabbed.
Okay.
I have a target. Yeah, I have a target.
Gotcha. So you swing down on this thing, and your first hit is doing 26 damage. Let's see. Your first hit is doing 26 damage. Your second, or your electric arc that comes flying out from your hit, does 14 damage. And he doesn't get to save from that, right? Because it just hits.
No, he should be able to save from it.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Yep.
I thought since it was part of your thing, it just hit automatically. Well, he saves from it. But he still takes 5 damage from the electricity sparking all around him. And your assault does make him lose his grip and let go. So he doesn't have her grab. She's still unconscious.
Okay. All right. Sorry, that's the end of my turn.
Oh, okay. So this one here does go ahead and try to target Mr. Fly. And he brings up his halberd, swings down on him. Ooh, and it's a vicious hit. So something strange begins to happen here as Mr. Fly is hit. He seems to take it kind of in stride and be kind of calm, but his skin begins to kind of contort and change underneath of his like his bones and things seem to not be so solid anymore. This clockwork creature is kind of taken aback by this and literally steps away from him, and then just seems to kind of focus on its defenses. After him, this one that's in the mid deck goes ahead and let's see, steps forward. 2, 3, 4. He steps in between all of these guys and tries to punch one of the goblins. This little thing cackles as it is just barely hit, dodging out of the way. And he does take 12 damage from it. This thing wants to grab him, but these little goblins are just too slippery for him. And it passes with a clear shot to Saren.
Okay. Well, first I'm going to move. To here. Then I'm going to target this guy down here.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't see how you moved. Did you go around?
I walked around.
Okay, yeah, cool. Thank you. So you would have a +2 circumstance because you have the high ground now.
Nice. Okay, well I will. Yeah, target that guy. +2 circumstance. How do I add that to my Giselle?
When the roll window comes up, just type +2 and click add.
Yeah, sorry.
Or I mean, or we can just know it's +2.
Damn it, Chesty, you beat me.
I'd be faster on the draw.
Yeah, so let me add another circumstance bonus, but just remember it's a +2.
All right, that's a hit.
Is it a crit?
No.
2
What?
1s, fantastic.
What the fuck?
What
Oh.
the fuck kind of roll is that?
Wow.
My hero point of
GM
damage roll?
dice hacks are turned on. I'm
You
telling
can you can hero point that damage roll, yeah.
Hey, fuck it, let's hero point that damage roll.
What the hell?
Yeah,
Okay,
much
That's a little
better.
better.
There you
a
go.
little bit. All right. Let's see. And it was this one here, yes. Yeah. So you aim down sights and you pop this thing, and it just kind of not explodes, but just falls apart like a little toy soldier, just parts and pieces going everywhere, spluttering, and oil just starts to leak out over the deck.
Perfect. I will then reload. That'll be my 3 actions.
All right, so as combat turns to a new round, you guys notice that Mr. Fly's metamorphosis, if you will, seems to be somewhat complete, and his human guys seems to be completely gone, and he now looks like some sort of... You alright, bro? Take another rip. It's the only way to fix it. He now resembles some sort of alien insect fungus creature thing. You're not quite sure, but
Alien Westie or what?
you are glad that it is on your side. So it enters the fray for this round. There we go. Krillin. New round starts with you.
Okay. I move to here, and then I'll try shoving this creature, this automaton. Where's my shove? Jeez. Shove. Okay. I'm gonna roll athletics.
Alright, so you push this guy back 5 feet.
And I'm gonna stride after it,
Alright.
so I'm right beside it. And then I'm gonna do flurry of blows
Okay.
with a map, of course. Hey, they both hit.
Alright, so you flurry this thing with blows. And it is... Yeah.
Oh, yeah, then yes, do the 42.
It's got to do its check, yeah. So it is pummeled for 20 damage and gets off kilter. Tries to stay on balance.
Ooh.
But it does not. And becomes stunned 3. Drez, how will you follow this up?
All right, I would like to take cover behind this rock.
Okay.
And I am going to draw my dueling pistol. And last action, I would just like to attempt to hide.
Okay, let's see here. So you take cover and hide behind this rock. So it passes to your friend, Mr. Fly, who seems to have revealed himself. And he skitters over to this thing. He doesn't have to move far. And he just lashes out at it viciously. Not viciously enough, though. And he comes around with another claw. Wow.
Okay, now your crit dice don't work.
Wow. They both slid off of so he curses at this thing. And you hear him saying something about it being more slippery than he managed or than he anticipated it to be. But he still goes for one more. Oof. He doesn't make it. He leaves it to the captain, who, lying unconscious here. We'll make her make a save. Let's see. So, she goes to dying 2. That's bad news. Write that down. So, she fails her save and goes to dying 2. This one up here is going to just try to pummel you some more, Gurn. He doesn't see anything better in life. Just beating up poor defenseless hobgoblin. So he's able to find you because he's got a hold of you. Oof! And he puts a metal fist right in your face, and you're reeling back from that. That was not a good time for you.
Nope.
Surprisingly though, he lets go of you, but he doesn't just let you down right where you are. He actually gives you a little bit of a toss, and you end up going back 5 feet. And then he steps in position here to get at Mr. Fly. And with that, it does pass back to you, Gurn. How we respond to being tossed around.
Well, he doesn't like it. Okay, I think I'm gonna cast Animated Assault.
Nope. Okay, sweet. On this guy, same one.
Yeah, but I think, oh yeah, 10-foot burst. So it'll be the 3 of them.
You talking about Drez, Migo, or these 3 over here?
Yeah, just those 3.
See, oh, so you're gonna drop it on them like that? I gotcha. All right, so let me click these 3. Ooh.
Oh, of course, me go for crit fails.
Yeah, he's well, no, he got the same as them. So, well, no, his is. Yeah, no, his is higher, and he crit failed.
Yep.
And is that just straight up damage? Okay.
Bludgeoning.
All right, so everybody over here gets pummeled by debris that you managed to make dance up out of the ground. The soft flesh of Mr. Fly takes the most damage. And I think these guys, let's see, I'm going to give them one more point. So I think the half, you always round up, right?
I thought down.
Well, fuck it. I'm being cruel to these guys.
Works for me.
All right. That was 2 to cast that?
Yeah.
All right, I got you. So next up, this one down here by the Capitan, and he is going to try to kill her. Oof.
Well, we're walking.
Oof. Oof. All right, so to your horror, Vemgard, you have to watch as this machine mercilessly pummels Winslow, and her screams just echo all throughout the Spellscar Desert as she takes an unbelievable amount of damage and expires. How will you respond? He's speechless, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, gentlemen and gentlemen.
I am speechless. I'm so speechless. I'm going to do Thunderous Strike first. You have to do a DC 20 basic fortitude save.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Damage 4, but I'm okay with that because that recharges my spell strike, and that's one action. So my next one is to do my spell strike.
Okay, with what? With that spell on it, or are you gonna do a different one?
No, I'm going to do a different one. That recharges the spell strike for free.
Yeah. I didn't know you're gonna use the same spell.
No, I am going to do Shocking Grasp instead. Oh. Now, critical miss. And I don't even have a hero point to say no.
All right. So you swing on this thing, and in your just grief, you whiff, and you come around and you actually nick yourself with the end of your weapon there, your halberd, and you are slowed 1 till the end of your next turn.
Oh. That's good. Wait, I'm not trying to kibosh myself, but should it not be magical?
This is what magical?
My attack is a magical attack, so it should be the magical fumble.
Well, it's not a spell though.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want this thing to have mirror image.
Nope. All right.
I'll give you the option.
No, it should be only fine. Yes. I don't want to give it mirrored image. That is the end of my turn.
All right. So, this one here just continues his assault on Mr. Fly, unabated. He smacks him and damages him for 16. He then grabs him And you have seen this before on some of you guys. He just tries to hit him again with the other fist. He misses though and ends up just whiffing and scraping into himself. The other one over here by Krillin wastes no time in retaliating with its own fist. Oh wait, it's stunned, so it actually doesn't do that. It loses its actions. Loses one. Doesn't it lose stun after one of its stuns after this turn? So it'd be stunned too, right? Let's see. Yes. So, he actually doesn't do that. He is just stunned, and then reduce it by 1, and we go to Saren to end this round 4.
Alright, this is the guy that Logan hit there. This guy, the one that Logan hit to the south, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll team up with him and hit that guy.
Okay. That is the one that murdered the captain.
Alright. I gotta add the +2 because there's so many proficiency bonuses and circumstance bonuses I can't add anymore. For Christ's sakes. All I need to roll is like a 10.
Alright, that's a hit.
Alright, that's a little better. From my perch, I'm going to reload and shoot again. A map.
Alright, so you pop him for 15. And you followed up with another round for 7. And oil begins to spurt and sputter.
That's the end of my round.
Alright, as you turn over to almost a minute of combat here, Krillin, you will start this round.
Oh shit. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna punch this guy. I'll do another key strike. Focus.
Alright.
Okay, then I will strike him.
Alright, you beat down on this thing and pummel it into a pile of smoldering parts.
Okay, then I guess I can move now. I'll move to over here. Oops. And I should have one more action, right? I will try to trip it.
Well, so you're standing in a bunch of boxes right here. So I don't know if you would necessarily be able to walk straight right there. You'd be able to come like right here, or like right in front of it.
Can I stand on the I guess the dead automaton?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right, I'll go here then.
Yeah. All right, cool. That's it for you?
No, that's 2 actions. So I have one more. I'm gonna do a trip. Attempt a trip with a map.
All right.
I guess that's -10. They have nothing else to do. 14, that's not gonna cut it.
It is not, no. So you attempt to trip this thing, but it is unsuccessful. And as it passes to Drez, Kosawana takes a keen interest here in this one that you just destroyed right in front of him. And he bends down and he starts messing with all the parts and pieces. Drez, what will you do?
All right, I would like to pop up from out of cover right where I am and hope that this dude right here doesn't notice me when I do.
All right, so as you peek up from around the rock, you can hear all of the sensors and gizmos whir and buzz. You are detected.
All right, fuck it. Woo, 3 damage.
All right, so you pop a vicious shot into this thing, and you can see that it is clearly almost disabled. Oil is just gushing out of the line that you just ruptured.
All right, my last action, I am going to move back over to here.
All right. Mr. Fly here is badly beaten. He lashes out at the one that you just shot that is spurting oil everywhere. He connects. And with a mighty swipe, he fells this one and it falls down into a steaming pile. He comes back at this one and just tries to do the same thing and swing on it. Give her the old 1-2. However, he's frustrated as this thing is able to avoid his grasp. Let's see, Gurn. It's now your turn.
All right. So Buddy's grabbed now.
Yes, he is grabbed.
Okay. I'll target that guy with a bottle of lightning.
All right.
Waiting for it to come up. Boo.
So it splashes into the dirt just next to him and kind of fizzles out.
Take that splash though.
Yes, that's just year 4.
Yeah.
Right. So that splash is increased against him, and he ends up taking 9 damage. There's his 9, and Mr. Fly gets a little bit of that electric goo on him.
It should go the other way.
Oh, you got the cone going behind him?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I keep forgetting it's a cone. All right. You fling a deadly
Take it all.
a deadly arrow into this thing, and it kind of plinks off of his armor, his plating. This one here has no better target than you, Krillin, and he comes at you with a halberd strike. Ooh, missing. He brings it around for number 2, and he makes his mark, or finds his mark. Oof. And he catches you for 19 damage. Excuse me. After that, he kind of retracts his arms a little bit, like you've seen some of them do, and he seems to be focusing on his defense. Vemgard, your lady love needs to be avenged.
Yes. The very first thing I'm going to do is attack with my halberd. Of course. And next action will be charging my spell strike for next round. And that is the end of my turn, because I'm slowed.
Alright, so this one up here just continues his assault of Mr. Fly. He just viciously beats him while you all watch helplessly. So he screams out in pain as this thing has just like savagely beat him. Saren.
Well, who got more savagely hit there, Krillin or the bug guy?
Well, the bug for sure, right?
Think I can see him from there? I have a line of sight on him.
Oh yeah, yeah, you can see him. 'Cause you're up.
Yeah. All right, I'll take a shot at that clockwork guy over there. I guess I got to reload first. Oh, my sakes.
Ooh, just. Well, did
Oh wait,
you not?
I should have
Did you
that.
not
I should have that
the
plus two on there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't have the plus 2 on there. Is that hit?
So that's a hit. Yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
And then I will reload for my third action.
You plink one into this thing, and it recoils, and it lets go of Mr. Go, or Mr. Fly, the Migo. And he seems to be grateful to be let go out of this thing's grasp. As this round goes to begin, Kosawana stands up from this pile of rubble, and he tells you all, I think I got it. Stand back. So you have a moment here to react to what he's just said. Mr. Fly hears what he said and retreats around this rock here.
I go closer to him then.
Smart.
Okay. Wait. No, it's my turn right now, right? You guys can't move yet.
Well,
No,
you
he's
all,
saying
you all,
everyone has the moment.
yes. Kosawana has just stood up from this pile of rubble that he's been tinkering with and told you all, there, I've got it, and told you all to stand back from these things so you have a moment to do something.
I'm gonna step and then stride.
All right, so as you all clear the way, he connects 2 wires together, connecting these 2 power sources, or a power source to this contraption he's made of this thing's junk parts, and as soon as the power starts flowing through the circuitry, these things all kind of contort themselves into themselves, and then with a little bit of an explosion in about a 5-foot radius around them, they all just like pop like fireworks. Pop, pop, pop. Or the two that are left do, I should say. And boom. Fall into the ground in a heap. And in just one simple moment, Kosawana ended this whole combat for you. So, as you dust yourselves off, you have lost the first mate, you have lost the captain, but you have not lost any party members, and you still have Mr. Fly, who has revealed his true self to you, that of a Migo, which is a some of you know and explain to the rest of the party members that this is a fungus-based alien life form. Not uncommon to see in the Mana Waste, but kind of out there for any other place in Golarion. Mr. Fly explains to y'all that he's sorry to have tricked you, but he's just basically traveling the world and experiencing all the sights and sounds and cultures that Golarion has to offer. And, of course, he can't do that in his natural form. You all begin to fret about what to do concerning the ship, but Kosawana assures you that not only can he fix this contraption, he can pilot it the small way needed back to Alkenstar. And so you get on to that business, but before you do, for this encounter, you all receive a convenient 275 XP.
Oh.
With that, I was gonna say, while you guys are looking at sheets and updating, I imagine you have it all ready to go. Two things: we could take a short break, and everybody should receive 1 hero point at this stage.
Oh, did we not have a hero point that was able to carry over from last week?
We're supposed to start the session with one, right?
So they,
Yeah.
so
But no, it was
so they,
something we
so
did.
they don't, as far as I understand it.
Yeah.
That's
Or no, I
yeah.
think it was in Age of Ashes campaign that like we were so close and we all got a hero point for doing something cool.
Yeah.
And then we carried it over. That I could be thinking different campaign.
Maybe, yeah. But in general, I'm pretty sure for most things, they just don't, right? You just lose them. That's why you start with one, and then they suggest, if for no other reason, every hour of play you get one, which I like.
All right. I have a question for you guys. Should I bring fortitude or will to master proficiency?
I'm going to go use the bathroom. Be right back. I'm going to pause it.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same.
There's been some pretty ugly will stave stuff.
Yeah. Reflex is also a choice, but reflex isn't that important, so compared to the nasty fortitude and will ones. Yeah, I'll go for will.
Oh, the dude I need. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I could do this too. I don't want to fuck nobody up, but well, never mind. Let's wait. So I'm about to take a field trip, y'all. With
Wait,
my
don't switch the screen yet. You have to loot the bodies for.
yeah. Well, they ain't got shit. They robots. What you looting? Robot parts?
I see some +1 halberds on them, or 35 gold apiece. So.
Oh my god, what a loot goblin.
And also, we can loot the dead body of Logan's girlfriend, who has a +1 rapier.
Yeah, I would like that rapier if no one objects.
Do it.
Damn, bro.
Make sure I'm not looking, okay?
I'm gonna carry it
make
in
sure
her
I don't look.
honor. I'm not like robbing
I
the
know that, but
dead.
just don't show me right then and there. Like, that's all. While I'm fixing my weapons and getting new spells.
Yeah, no, I put in the forms today to take a field trip with the D&D club to go watch the movie.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
The surprising thing is, it's still in theaters. At least here.
I mean, it made a shit ton of money.
Bro, what? That's what they were saying until Mario.
Barely broke even.
Well, yeah, Mario is stomped all over everything, pun intended.
Yeah. No, everybody was like, "Oh, no, it will be lucky to break even based on the projections, you know. During the first weekend, they project, okay, it's going to be able to do this much." I think they should go, and I mean, I know, what's his name? YTT is already rebooting, like, Gilliam's Time Bandits. It's like a TV show. But, like, that should, in my opinion, the premise of a D&D movie, and I know they want to make, like, a whole franchise and have, like, characters, whatever. But, like, it should be some shit where some kids are fucking playing D&D and then get like transported into D&D. Like that's the obvious movie that people want to see.
Then they're gonna be like, "Oh, they just ripped off Jumanji."
Whatever, dude. They'd be like they ripped off Stranger Things or some shit nowadays. But point taken. But like that's the movie, bro. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's kind of the problem that you would have with like a really big book or like a novel series is like, how do you take like an adventure or a camp, like something like Dragonlance where there's like fucking 100 books over 2 decades. How do you make that into a 2-hour movie? And
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And please everybody, because you know, you just can't. Or they should have it like be a real D&D experience where like they all just sit around for like 30 minutes waiting on everybody, and then somebody doesn't show up, and then in like at level 1 they go to the Underdark and they just all get fucked up. Anyway, next time. So you guys leveled? How you looking?
I'm all good from my end.
All done.
Everybody good?
There.
Getting there?
Yeah, just working on my spells.
All right, just say when. Has did you guys loot whatever you wanted to loot? Y'all don't
Yeah,
have.
Logan, take these halberds, man. I forgot you had the bag of holding.
I was gonna say there's only one bag of holding in this one, right?
Yeah.
Yes. If
Yeah.
Mary could put that all in there, and I think can you help me with adding my level 4 spell slots? Keep forgetting how to do this because it's not letting me
How many
add my spells.
How many
Two.
you're supposed to have? You've got
Two.
to. Yeah.
Okay, it's not letting me go to my compendium then to find them.
What spell are you trying to add?
I am trying to add Phantom Killer and Chromatic Ray.
Let's see.
And then also with level 7, I get an extra spell slot for studious spells.
Oh well.
I will
Hold
show
on.
you that. Yeah.
So when you're going to are you dragging a spell from the compendium to your character sheet?
I was trying to, but I can't find how to do it. I can find it in my spell book. Oh, yeah, there we go. And I didn't put 4th level. I found it now.
All right, cool. Because I just put Phantasmal Killer. What was the other one you said?
Chromatic Ray.
Cool.
Okay. And then I will also need
How
help
how many first level slots are you supposed to have?
I shouldn't have any.
None?
None. Because pretty much when I get spell slots, I get the next level, and I only have 4 spell slots, and I always only get the 2 levels of spells.
So
But I can always.
do you not have any second level slots now either?
No, I should have. I should have third spells, level spells, and 4th level spells. Yeah, I shouldn't have second. You're right.
So it just keeps going up with you as you go?
Yeah.
Wow,
Because
that's
I only
weird.
constantly have 4 spell slots.
Gotcha. That's kind of kooky.
Okay, and then also I need help with this. Trying to find it on Nethys. I need an extra spell slot. Because at level 7 I get support spells.
Okay. So support spells, which are, let's see, let me look it up here.
I sent it in here. It's just certain spells I get, and for external iron, at level 7 I get enlarged.
Let's see.
Special spell that gives you power to combat. Gives you 2 special second levels to these spell slots.
So they're just spell slots, second level spell slots. You don't need a new entry. You just need spell slots.
Okay.
And then you can only put 3 levels. There's 3 spells. You see it, right?
Yeah, 3 spells, and then one of the spell slots I can use for one of my my subclass. because externable iron I get enlarge. So I can grow bigger.
And that's from what?
From my hybrid study.
Yeah, which is what do you have to like pick a thing, or you just pick
Yeah.
hybrid study?
I've already picked my hybrid study. It's external iron. It's a two-handed weapon specialty.
Gotcha. And it's which enlarged what? Person?
Yes.
Just
I think
enlarged?
It's just enlarged.
Okay. Alright, well, so all that's in your spell book.
Yeah.
You just added True Strike again.
Yes, I did. I realized that. Alright.
You just be able to drag it from there into your sheet onto the there you go.
Yeah, I didn't realize that all the other ones were already put in my spell book.
It's because you're a prepared caster. When you drag it onto your sheet, it puts it in your spell book. It don't put it in a slot or nothing.
Right.
Yeah. Prepare yourself. Man, we got all those spell and ability cards today. Them things are sweet, bro. I told all them kids, I was like, yo, if you're going to play D&D like in college and later on as an adult, like, buy these things. Oh my God, these are nice. Because I knew they were, playing cards or whatever, but I didn't realize how they're really heavy card stock and laminate. So, pretty sweet. Of course, then I told them if you happen to not have, spell card, ability card money, but you have access to a printer and you have card stock money, well, my friend, let me introduce you to the internet. And double-sided printing. So you good now?
Yep.
What's up with your third level? You got lightning bolt slotted twice.
Because I prepared it twice.
Yes, you want that? You want prepare it twice?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Makes sense, I guess, yeah. It's not like D&D, right? If you use it prepared, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Everybody else good? Anything missing you can't find?
I think Logan just needs to salute the bodies and we're good.
Sorry,
Yeah, what did you put?
occupied.
Did you put them like all on one or something? What were you doing?
I put a bunch on one.
Oh.
Yeah, loot that shit. Don't be doing nothing weird with that dagger.
Alright, is that everything then?
Did Drez steal her sword?
Yeah, I got it.
Nobody noticed that Des and Drake's doesn't even have a fucking rifle at all.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I thought I was going to ask who took the rifle.
What a chump. He's been lying this whole time.
Yeah, no
So
shit. Why do you think I was calling him dickbag?
He's the only one taking notes. All right, so after several hours here, let's see. Not quite a full day, but on into the evening here. The ship gets back together. You guys get aloft. You travel through the desert. You make it back to Alcazar without incident. How beautiful. And as you land this monstrosity of a former airship, people are just like taken aback. Everybody's concerned about Winslow. You guys explain, what happened, leaving out a few key details. And let me clean this up. We haven't been back here for a minute. You guys all make your way back.
We're rested, right? Should we hit the rest?
You have not rested quite yet. No, you just have traveled. I mean, you've been sitting around, not necessarily doing anything. But
Then
you
can we do healing?
I can heal everyone 10 minutes. I unlocked it all.
Just calm down. Jesus
Sorry.
Christ. Y'all are in town. Nothing is attacking you. Calm down.
I've got 25 HP. I would rather not be surprised.
Just calm down. You on the airship. You chilling. Y'all kick back.
How many things have attacked us on the airship so far?
Literally the first thing I said was, would you travel back to Alcazar without incident? You're already in Alcazar.
How many things have attacked us in Alcazar so far?
All right, so
Okay, then I need to go to store because my bag of holding is bursting.
Well, so you all end up back here at the Barrel and Bullet without incident. Let's see here. And the familiar tones of music waft through the air. You find as you approach the door that it is open for you, ready to come on in. This was our first attempt at a vault here. I think this is still, stuff to sell. So we can say that you could come in here and sell as far, what the heck is that? As far as you drop stuff in that box, and then I'll disperse the gold and all that. You can also, I think that's the way. You can also come in here and rest now. Obviously you want to bring Koswana in and introduce him to Phoebe and all that. So I will let you describe how you guys re-enter the Barrel and Bullet here.
I want to burst in. So we returned.
We're keeping a low profile.
All right. Then is there a back door that we can go in?
Yeah, I guess.
Well,
we don't have to be that low.
All right, then we just walk in.
All
is
right.
anybody else just getting our characters and the outline of the building and nothing else, or is that only me?
Because you're
only you.
outside of it.
You're outside of it.
All right, so you guys all invite Koswana in. And as he comes in, there's no need for an introduction. Everyone clearly knows who this is that you've brought in. He steps over to Gattleby and they immediately engage in conversation. Dunsmith motions quickly to you and tells you all hurriedly that she's so glad you're back, that Muglin has not been seen in public since the break-in over at Koswana's workshop, but while you guys were away, she has discovered Muglin's precise location. She looks very nervous as she kind of shifts around, and she tells you all that when you are ready to meet her in this first back room over here, she'll brief you on the rest.
Oh yeah, Mary. Am I able to switch my monk now?
That's up to you and your story and your party.
To the staff monk.
But I mean, if you're just changing your like discipline of learning, I mean, I don't think that's anything.
Yeah, the only thing that I might need your help with is to switch my gloves to a staff. With enchanted. One second. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Shit. Okay, so
I mean, you gonna have to find somebody to trade you straight up, bro.
Mm.
What is the weapon you're trying to use?
well, I need
Staff?
like I need to switch the +1 striking hand wraps of mighty blows to like a +1 bow staff.
Right, the weapon. That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
So anything you want to sell, dump in that. Can you still dump stuff in this chest?
I think I just finished.
Okay.
And I was going to tell everyone to look at it. If they want anything, last call. Because, yeah, I think that's all. Everything that was for the party. Oh, sorry, the climbing kit. Material kit. Yeah.
All right, and yeah, you guys would have rested on the airship and resting here. All right, so what is the distribution here? This is about 900 gold worth of stuff you're selling.
I think that was party goods. Logan, you are muted.
Yes, divide evenly.
Oh, I can. Oh, that's cool. I can turn it into a merchant. That's a new thing.
Oh.
That's cool.
Striking
All right,
swords.
so just distribute it to everything.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I'm just gonna round it up here into 900. And then let's see, let me do this. Alright, let's see. Let me clean this up. And I'll hit this button and distribute it. Oh, cancel. Not to the cameraman. Let's see. Alright, so you all should have just gotten some gold. Did that work?
Yeah.
Says it
It did.
worked. Sick. Alright, so all of your selling is taken care of. Did everybody rest? You should have rested and replenished. You would have healed yourself, so whatever resting didn't take care of, you definitely would have treated wounds and all that. I mean, it's been, well, actually, it's been a good 12 more hours. It's into the mid-morning of the next day. Ooh, there we go.
Can I go shopping? Oh.
Can you go shopping for what? What you shopping for?
I want to see a blacksmith to make my... Oh, I got rid of my butchering axe by accident. Oh, fuck.
Was your...
It was
Yeah.
my... no. I sold it. Whatever.
Is that something you trying to get back?
Actually, yeah, can I get that back? Because I put a feed into it so that I could get crit specializations for it.
There's just the base one?
Yeah, because what I was wanting to do is to make it a +1 strike team.
There you
Yeah.
go. Well, so before you decide on other actions, you should probably go listen to Dunsmith's briefing.
Oh, yes. I forgot. We should be doing that first.
She is urgently waiting on you, yes. In this room over here.
Jesus.
Alright, so as you all pile into this room, Dunsmith is just pacing back and forth. And she's shaking her head and cursing. And as soon as Saren files in, she just starts talking while she's looking down at the floor. And you know, as she does, the din of the music quiets a little bit. And she tells you all, based on intel that you collected at Kosawana's workshop, she was able to dig up some dirt on Muglin while you guys have been out joyriding across the Mana Wastes and the Spellscar Desert. She looks up at this point and she tells you all, I'm going to be really blunt. The situation has gone down the latrine. She sits down and she kind of steeples her hands and, ooh, here she goes. She sits down here at the head of the table. She kind of steeples her hands and she begins to grin over them very grimly. And you are all wondering what's coming next. She begins very seriously. It turns out Muglin and the Gilded Gunners figured out enough of Kosawana's pyronite formula to make a working prototype. They're planning to test it out on the vault of an establishment owned by one of Muglin's business rivals, a speakeasy in Skyside called the Steaming Kingdom, tomorrow night. Needless to say, we don't want them to succeed. You don't want them to succeed, and here's why. Muglin is counting on this payday to settle his debts with the Gilded Gunners. It seems he ran up quite a tab with that gang. The Gunners' boss, a deadly assassin named Sabora Sharkoza, is holding Muglin as collateral till he pays off what he owes her. If the Gunners can't get into the vault at the Steaming Kingdom, then they don't get paid, and Muglin stays in the Gilded Gunners' hideout. As long as he's there, we know where he is, which means you can finally get your sweet revenge. Dunsmith stands at this point, and the pacing begins again. She continues, I pulled a few strings and got your names on the Steaming Kingdom's guest list. You can thank me later. Anyway, I suggest you go there and meet with the place's owner, Vivielle Ramsley. She's not going to shut down her establishment for even a single night, so you'll have to figure out how to get on her good side so you can save her club from becoming the next Ironside Quarter. Once you've foiled the Gilded Gunners' attack, tail them back to their hideout or pry the directions from them some other way. Doesn't matter to me. What matters is that you find the gang's lair, find Muglin, get your revenge, and stop the secret of Pyronite from getting out and ending the world. Deal?
Deal.
So,
Deal.
Want my revenge.
she explains or goes on to explain to you that you need to do this, tomorrow night. As she just explained, you're on a deadline here. So you have, it's the mid-morning of this day. So you have, this day and the rest of tomorrow afternoon to kind of make something happen. So that should answer your question more acutely. You can definitely visit a blacksmith. You can definitely do things like that. And we'll kind of do it like an Age of Ashes where you have access to an average crafting PC or whatever for the rolls. The time though, like if you need them to craft you something or do something, we just have to watch the time because you can't go over, it's actually more like 30 hours. But yes, so you have been given some vital intel here. You know the location of Muglin, and he is in a place he cannot leave from. For some reason, we don't want the gangs to just, eat each other alive. No, it's Pyronite. That's the reason. With this, OOC, by the way, this has now begun chapter 4 of this book. So, you wanted to visit a blacksmith. What do you need to do at a blacksmith?
I want to add a striking rune and proficiency rune to my butchering axe.
And I need to transfer a striking rune from my short sword to this new rapier.
All right, so let's solve the butchering axe first. You said striking and a proficiency.
Yeah.
So let's figure out some prices. Should already
35 gold and 65 gold.
Right. So 65 and 35.
100.
And well, they're right. Let's see. This is a equal level. So it's going to cost that much to get them put on too.
Okay.
Oh, let's see. Ouch. Oh, that's the wrong chart. So to investiture, here we go. So yeah, it's just 65 to etch that. And the potency, or not the potency one, but the property one is the one I can. Yes. So, what is an average DC for this guy? Just give him expert. All right, so let me do this roll then. Or let you, I'll let you want to roll for the NPC, yes?
Sure. Just a D20.
Whoa, hold on.
Oh,
One
okay.
second. Yes. So it's gonna be a D20 plus, plus 6. Would it be? Yes. D20 plus 6, DC 14 for your. This is to put your striking rank.
Do you have to be trained or expert?
Well, it's not really him.
Yeah, like if you were to try to do it yourself.
If you were to try to do it yourself, you have to have the craft magical items.
I do have that.
And then.
Oh wait, you have that?
Don't I? Well, weapon mastery, weapon specialization, alchemical crafting, and munitions crafter.
Takes 4 days to do it anyway, even with.
Oh.
Never mind. Yeah, I would need that other.
Yeah, that's what we figured out. Yeah, in Ashes, right? Was that nobody? Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I only ask because my crafting is plus 11, but I guess that's just for my bullets, basically.
Yeah.
I can leave him with my axe for the time being. If it's going to take 4 days. I know it takes a while.
To do what?
To put the runes on, it actually takes like a couple days to do.
No, to craft it, you can buy it, put it on.
Yeah, to make it. Yeah. Well,
Okay,
but to put it on, I do believe we saw in Age of Ashes. Just to attach it, you need that feat because you're crafting a magical item, right? Once you put them on. Yeah. But this to just put it on should just be like a normal, like 10 minutes or whatever.
All right then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's no special thing. Let's see. That's actually a good question. Now I'm wondering about it. Is attaching a rune because you use all the checks are like crafting. We've been playing like it's instantaneous, but I wonder if it should take like some amount of time, which would prevent you from just like coming up to a town and being like, all right, slap me all these runes on me. Kind of a deal. I'm gonna look into that. Transferring though, it says does take time. Unless you're from roots, if you're swapping, use a higher level, higher price than 2. It takes 1 day to transfer or swap. So you could set that up to be running, but you probably don't want to because then you wouldn't have a weapon at all. You probably
Oh no, I have a different weapon as well.
I'm talking about Drez. He wanted to swap his room, but you probably would want to do that in between sessions. Because otherwise you're just going to be unarmed. You'll have to leave in both your weapons. Yeah. So, not to get too farther in the weeds. So buying that rune and attaching it is successful to the tune of 130 gold.
Okay.
So now it is a striking butchering axe. And then it'd be the same thing. It'd be the same thing for your what you call it, rune. Oof.
Ooh.
So close.
I'll buy another one.
Well, you don't lose them.
Well, yeah, like buy another.
Oh, yeah. Oof. Now you lost it. No. Damn, bro.
Ow.
Yeah, I have to do this one more time and then I'm done.
Jesus.
Oh, fuck, so close. I think technically I need to buy this actually before the striking room. There we go.
Oh, wow. So let's see. No.
2 gold for each attempt. I think there's actually a card for something like this.
What did you say?
I think there's an actual chart for something like this, but I don't know what it is.
What do you mean? Chart how? I mean,
Like
it's just
for...
it's the cost of the thing for each one of them. So I count. Is this? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Oof. So what? That's gonna be 175 total.
Okay.
And you attach it. Boom.
All right. All right. Sorry, I didn't realize you. I thought you took off the gold for the first time. What was the price for the first one? 100 and.
You owe the bank. You are at negative 100. No, let's see. You are 87 gold short. You owe. You want to take out a loan with Dunsmith?
Well, actually, I'll be talking to Saren because I did buy one of his striking runes once. Winking a little bit.
I suppose I can take the cost of that.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
I do need to get some runes for myself, though, here. Or for my armor, though. But I should be able to cover it.
What? All right. Well, so
take out whatever the extra gold is from my thing.
It's now just afternoon. I will take your gold, and then I know Drez had spoken up right when Logan did. What were you trying to add, Drez?
Oh no, I can't do anything because I've got a transfer, and that's.
That's right, transfer. So yes, Sarah, what were you trying to buy and get?
I'd like to buy an armor potency +1. 160 gold pieces.
All right.
I would also like to buy a shadow rune. That one is 55 gold pieces.
Right. Let's see. Got the armor potency, shadow rune.
How much is it for armor potency?
160. Then for
I should probably get one of those.
let me know when I got to roll.
Yes. Hold on. So the shadow rune is 55 gold. And the armor potency is 160. And you are putting them on the armor you're wearing, right?
Yeah.
So
What does the potency do again?
+1 to AC.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good one to have.
So it's a D20 plus 6 with a DC 14.
Nice.
All right, so you successfully attach your shadow rune, and that costs you 110.
Hey, Mary, I bought explorer's clothing for 1 silver piece.
Okay, congratulations.
Oh, just because I need clothes to have on to actually, and put a rune on it. So
Gotcha.
So is that to add both of my runes to it or just the one?
It's just the one. You do them one at a time.
Okay.
So for the next one, it'd be the same. So DC 14, D20 plus 6. Right. So that one costs you. Did you already deduct your 160 for buying it?
I haven't deducted anything. I was hoping you were going to do that.
All right, you're a little short, but you can run.
Okay. I am going to cash in my assorted gems and valuable objects stolen from the Temple of Bree that I thievery checked.
Got you. Oh, you didn't sell that already?
No. I want to keep it away. Didn't want to let them know I'd stolen it.
All right, so you're good then.
So how much did that cost in total to buy the
320 to put the potency on, being
fuck.
being successful on the very first one.
I have 244 gold, so I can't.
And then I would love to spend just 5 silver pieces on 50 rounds of ammunition.
Okay. For your what?
For my Giselle.
If only we could share my gold from the other game.
I'll put the extra ones in my backpack. 20 on me at a time.
Okay. Let's see. And you wanted how many? I'm sorry.
50.
50.
It's 10 silver pieces each. 10 silver pieces for 10. 50 silver pieces. I'll just give you a gold. Isn't that how it works? For 5 gold?
Oh, I forget.
Look
We looked up. I think it is 10 a piece. So yeah.
And then 5 gold pieces for 50 silver pieces.
Yeah.
And I'll have 50 rounds total.
All right. There's some in your bag that are temporary. I don't know where that came
Those
from.
are the ones I craft every morning. I should only have 10 of them.
Oh, okay. When you get up every morning.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Well,
I should only have
so
10 though, so I'll lower those down.
yeah, I think when I dropped a stack, it added it to that one. All right, so let me get you this.
And then I'm good to go.
Let's see. All right, is anybody else shopping or doing anything? All of this has taken you, a couple of hours here, so it's just past noon. Getting on to about 1 o'clock. And let's see.
Would be a place to buy a wand here, would there?
Well, yes, they're common ones essentially. What kind of wand are you trying to get a hold of?
I'm just looking through third level spells. Paralyzed looks like it might come in handy. Trying to find out if it's common or not.
I need to get 5 lesser healing potions from somewhere.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. I'm trying to get this other thing to work correctly.
Vemgard looks at you, watching you carry all those potions, Drez. Cry 1 tear. I'm poor.
Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to get some work here. Import. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so sorry, I was distracted by something not doing as I thought. You wanted to do what? Who said what? I'm sorry.
I need 5 lesser healing potions.
Where are you putting these in your bag or on your utility belt, Batman?
Put 3 on me, and then I guess 2 in the bag as reserves.
I guess I should get a fucking potion too. I'll do the exact same.
3 and 2. And you already got 1. You know that, Saren.
Yeah, I'm gonna get 4 total, I guess.
Okay.
Don't need to be.
Okay. So, looks like it's about 2 o'clock. well, about 2:30. Dunsmith has gone back to her duties here, tending the bar. You guys have just kind of been hanging out in this room, shouting weird stuff to each other about buying stuff and adding things and rolling. But you all get another hero point for heroically planning your next caper. And because it's been another hour.
Me for heroically making it to 11 p.m.
Very heroically. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. At this point, right, you're still well within your time. Just to kind of remind you what she said a minute ago, she has essentially figured out that the Gilded Gunners are planning a heist using the mimicked Pyronite, and their collateral, if you will, is that they're holding Muglin hostage in case this heist doesn't pay out for them. And she's essentially told you that you can go case the joint and try to figure out a way either to sweet talk the proprietor or otherwise, figure out what your plan of attack is going to be, because she's not going to just shut it down. So give me 2 seconds. I'm going to use the bathroom.
Does anyone have extra money to buy a disguise kit?
I have a disguise kit.
Oh, all right. I don't think I can really be disguised that much, but I think other people could be.
I believe I've been using my disguise kit just to make myself look less ugly.
Huh? Oh, did you win your
backstory
game?
anyway? Oh, the other night?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No?
We were up by 3 with 4 minutes left in the game, and we lost in overtime.
Oh,
Epic
shit.
collapse.
Oh.
Yeah,
Also, what are you guys up to this weekend?
I have no idea.
Huh.
Yeah. You're asking the wrong person. Janice does all that stuff.
All right. I'll ask in the morning.
Yeah. As far as I know, we've got no fucking birthday parties or any shit like that.
Huh.
Been like a month of 4 birthday parties, I think.
Oh, wow. How about you, Harper? Oh, he probably slept out.
Or he is muted, who knows?
Yeah.
Ew.
What are your plans for the weekend?
Karate, swimming lessons, Mario movie. Evening should be free though.
June or something?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
All
for
right.
Dune, is that
right.
the Morris game?
Yeah, I think that one
Yeah.
hinges on him.
Oh, okay. Oh. Well, we can find a game though.
Yeah, or you can just harass more, or shall we?
Yep.
Well.
Sorry.
You are in a game right now. So, trying to get us back to some action here. Yes. So, Muglin is held hostage. Dunsmith has suggested, you go case this place. Maybe get on the good side of the proprietor here. Of course, you don't necessarily have to listen to that. You can do whatever you like. What will you guys do?
Let's someone, Krillin, I guess, try to smooth talk the proprietor.
Sounds like a plan. So y'all just want to go straight over there?
I'll
Yeah.
take up. I assume it's over the building. I'll take up a sniper position outside just in case things go wrong.
Okay, so you don't want to go in necessarily right at the beginning?
Or maybe I'll go in, but I'll just
Well, there
pretend
shouldn't
like I'm not
be
with.
any
I'll
need
pretend
to
like I'm not
do.
with them.
There shouldn't be any need to do sniper positions right now because the
Oh yeah, I guess
heist
they're
isn't
just
going
here.
down until tomorrow night anyway. So
That's true. Yeah.
Okay.
He can still be out there then and just be scoping around, seeing what.
I mean, if you just want to snipe random citizens, I don't have any objection to that.
Yeah.
Whatever makes you happy.
This is Team Dark Party.
Thump, thump.
But like, yeah, you could stay there because it's
No,
not
I'll
until
come in with you.
tomorrow
It's all
night.
good.
Well, I mean, it might not. You could, if you can find a high vantage point, you can like check out the outside of the building and look for any places that you think they might hit or that we should position ourselves.
Yeah, do
It's
some
fine.
recon.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
so as you guys leave to approach the steaming kingdom here, let's see. You approach the door. It is in the Skyside district, which is the fancier part of town. Who's that? Oh, look at these old characters. Can you guys all see that map?
There we go.
So, as you approach the door to this fine establishment, you are stopped by a guard. And the guard explains to you that this is a recreational establishment, and as such, they strictly forbid weapons, and they strongly suggest removing your armor. And they motion here to a room like a coat room where they have places for you to store your weapons. Having learned this, you guys all retreat from the door for just a moment to discuss whether you're just going to give up your weapons, without any kind of attempt to hide them or smuggle them in, or what other ways you may try to get past this guard who wants your stuff.
I believe I have a concealing holster. I'm gonna strap that to my back with my Giselle in there. I believe that gives me a +1 item bonus to a stealth check to hide or conceal a firearm.
Fair enough. So you place your Giselle in a concealed holster?
I
Yeah.
also have one, and so I'm going to do the same thing with my dueling pistol.
Do you guys have room for a 10-foot bow staff?
Unfortunately,
You got any lube on you? We can stash it wherever you want it.
Well, fuck.
And I think I'm also before we try concealing, should we?
Are you a huge rectum variant human? What the hell? 10-foot?
I mean, he's wanting to store it. It's his weapon. Before we start hiding shit, should we maybe just tell the guard exactly why we're here? We are trying to stop somebody from robbing this place.
I mean,
Blowing it all up.
try it. I mean, persuasion check, I guess. You can try it. Why not?
Who here's got the best diplomacy? Is it still me?
Yeah.
Okay. So at this point, you're not necessarily trying to enter. You're just speaking to him. Is that yes?
Yeah, like I would just like to take him aside and be like, look, buddy, we've got very credible information that there is a gang planning to blow the shit out of this place tomorrow night. Lots of people are going to die, and they're going to rob this place. And we are trying to stop them. We really need to get inside. You can keep an eye on us if you need to. We're not here to cause any trouble. We're the ones trying to stop the trouble.
So as you're explaining this, you glance, to him to see if he's picking all this up, and you get a look that reminds you of like doing card tricks for a dog. He just doesn't seem to really be putting the pieces together and understand what you're trying to tell him. The only thing you're kind of getting from him right now is that he's a bit annoyed because he's trying to, work the door here, and you're just bothering him. So he kind of dismisses you.
All right, so guess we're going to conceal some weapons here. I'm going to put my dueling pistol in the concealed holster, and I would also like to try and conceal my dagger.
Okay. So you got concealed holster, and you're doing a dagger. What? Any of the rest of you gonna try to hide anything?
Hey, Chesty, can you try and convince this guy that my bow staff is like a walking stick, like Gandalf style?
I mean, I absolutely can if the GM will let me roll the the perception check on that, then I will be happy to.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I pull this guy aside again, and I point to my bald friend over there, and I'm like, he's blind. That's his cane for not bumping into shit. Like, are you really gonna be the dick bag that makes a blind man walk through this busy place without his aid?
So let's do this. Let's resolve Saren hiding his Giselle. Saren, can you click that, and you will have a +1 to your roll if you can add it.
Okay.
Circumstance.
It is added. I don't think my shadow armor gave me the +1.
That should only give you +1 to like your actual stealth, though, right?
Yes. Either way, 18 +18 should be fine.
All right. So you have your Giselle concealed, and then Chesty, you click that +1 to hide your dueling pistol.
I'm going to hero point that because I've got plenty, and that was a shitty roll.
Okay. All right, so you successfully conceal your dueling pistol, and you were hiding something else too, right?
Dagger too.
So you can click it again. This just won't have +1. And actually, did it have? Yeah, okay, never mind. You added the circumstance, so you're good. So yes, this one won't have +1, but that is a critical success. So you conceal both those objects, and then now to what's up?
Can't see anything on the map.
You don't see anything? Oh,
No,
it's just a black screen.
It almost went black on me.
Oh, might just need to reload. Let's see. Yeah, there's no vision.
Yeah, seems fine for mine.
Yeah, same here. Oh, I'm probably muted.
Oh shit, my speed is 45 feet now. That's insane.
Oh wow.
You stride. Of course, I guess that's kind of, you know what I mean? Like, I can move 50 feet right now. All right, so to go ahead and roll a proficiency check on your deception to try to convince this guy that Krillin needs his bow staff as a assistive technology.
Okay, I'm going to also, before I do that, interact with the Creath-Knees crown to get the +1 bonus to that.
All right. Oh, so You are just barely successful. This guy's he's on the edge of not believing you, but he goes ahead and just kind of hand waves it through. He doesn't have time to deal with you and all your bullshit. So with that resolved, the only matter left is Vemgard. You appear heavily armed to him, and he is preventing you from entering.
I kind of want to try stealthing in and hiding the axe.
What's your intimidation? You could just like stare him down.
I don't think I actually have intimidation.
Intimidating glare.
Nope, nothing in intimidation. I actually have a +9 in stealth, which I'm quite surprised. So I'm going to hand over my halberd and try and hide my halberd. My axe.
Okay, so you give up your halberd, but you hold your axe, behind your back, and he's distracted enough that he lets you guys all in. Let's bring you over there. Oh. All right, so boo. Close this. Let me bring you in here. Place you on the map. All right, so let's see. Everybody's invisible. Hold on. Right. All right, so sorry I got distracted here. I just got a text message. I'm 40 years old. Who's texting me at 11:30 at night? Is this about my prostate? All right, so so I cracked myself up with that one. All right, sorry. So you guys enter into the Steaming Kingdom, a typical establishment here for Alkenstar. However, this one features a little bit more recreation than you've seen. Instead of, drunken bawdiness going around, there's just like kind of an air of relaxation. People are sitting around drinking, chatting. The air is thick with kind of steam, and you hear the hiss of different things going off. Definitely living up to its name of the Steaming Kingdom. You can see immediately why it's called that. You guys are just past the entranceway here where the guard has let you in. To his surprise and every other outlaw in Alkenstar, absolutely no one tried to just bribe him and give him money.
You're fucking broke. We haven't had any downtime in like
money?
7 years.
Y'all just spent like hundreds and hundreds.
That's why most everybody here is fucking broke.
Oh. Okay, so you do notice though as you come in here that this place is very well maintained. That in this common area that you've entered into, the walls are immaculately clean, at least by Alkenstar standards. All the torches in here seem to be magically lit and lit off not just a pleasing glow, but it kind of gives off a vibe. You notice above the bar there's a board with all the prices and listings for the access to the baths. It says that a public room is only 5 silver pieces per 15 minutes, but a private room is 2 gold pieces for the same amount of time. And then you can obviously take care of all that with the bartender. If you want to, get any of that set up, you can get on the list in this place with the bartender and get a card that lets you pass back and forth throughout the front door without question from any of the guards. And yeah, right now, as you enter into this little first common area, there's just a couple patrons sitting around, nothing really spectacular. And yeah. Oh, and so with the bartender, if you rent a room, you're able to leave him like a list of names of people that can join you.
I want to go to the bartender and ask him, how much is one of those passes for the front door?
He tells you that, you have to be a member in good standing to be able to just come and go. But if you rent a room, that would be one way to get closer, that you'll get a pass to move freely.
And how much is the room?
5 silver for 15 minutes for a public room, but I believe he's talking about the private room. That's 2 gold pieces for 15 minutes.
All right, I hand
Talk
over
to bottle service.
4 gold pieces for a room for half an hour and tell him that I really need to speak with the owner.
So he gladly takes your gold, and he slips you a very fancy looking piece of parchment that has some gold script on it. This being your invitation into the club that allows you to pass into the private room or the front door. He inquires as to why you need to speak to the owner.
I lower my voice so that it's not just echoing all around this place, and tell him that I believe that a gang is planning on robbing this place tomorrow night.
He seems absolutely shocked at this preposterous in his thinking suggestion. He asks you how you have come by this information.
I'd tell him where we got the information from. I don't actually remember what we did to get the information. I just remember it was told.
It's none of his concern.
No, I mean, I want to convince him. I don't want to make it harder to talk to the boss, so I want to tell him everything. I just personally, me as the player, I don't remember where what the information came from.
He tells you if you don't remember where your information came from, then he don't remember where the boss is.
I mean, like, can I slip this guy 5 gold pieces, or can somebody just help me out and tell me? I know that we did something that got the information to the person that told us the information, but I don't have a list of names written down.
Well, he just means more like who sent you.
The person that told us, whose name I don't remember, and the place's name I don't remember, because I came into this game like 3 weeks after it started.
So I think you're talking about Phoebe Dunsmith, the lady who's been giving you every quest.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's her.
We play every 2 weeks. I don't remember shit.
So we all need to take notes.
But I tell him that we've been chasing down, these gangs trying to get their hands on Pyronite or a copycat version of it. And we are afraid that this gang that has Mugland has such a copy, and that they are planning on using it here tomorrow night.
Well, so he hushes you and tells you to keep your voice down. He tells you,
I
yeah,
already
yeah.
lowered my voice.
He says, yeah, you're the ones that have come from Dunsmith. Boss has been waiting on you, and he points you to one of the private saunas in the back, and he tells you to follow him. So follow him.
Ask him for a beer too.
He has already left the bar.
Damn it.
So he opens up this door and moves through right here, and then he opens up this door. He points into the hallway and he tells you last room on the left, and then he walks back out to the bar. So as you guys move up this hallway, you notice that these are definitely the baths. And stepping into this one here, you notice a buxom lady who you can only assume is Ramsley. She tells you to come on in and close the door, and she kind of splashes a little bit in the steamy water here.
Come here, beautiful.
Wow.
Bro, your woman just died.
So she
I always need a rebound. Come on. Oh. Everyone grieves in their own way.
He tells you to pull the door to, and you gladly oblige. So you close yourself off in this room with Ramsley. And she looks over all of you, doesn't seem to be too impressed. And then she finally says, well, let's hear it. So finally, the person who needs to hear what you've told every other person you've come in contact with so far.
So I tell her exactly what I've told everyone else I've come in contact with so far.
So,
but I do it with diplomacy.
So she says, my security can handle Muglin's petty goons, I assure you. She says, I can't shutter my establishment on the basis of rumors, but if you'd like to stay and keep an eye out, please be my guest. And she kind of makes a patronizing gesture.
Can I ask, can we have all of our weapons back? I'm the only one that does.
Well, she points at your axe and she says, looks like you made it through with some of them anyway. Guess I'll have to talk to that guard. And she kind of laughs, and you seem to be picking up on the irony here, because most of the patrons that you've glanced at, through your obvious years of battlefield training, you noticed immediately that they were all, for the most part, carrying some sort of concealed weapon.
I don't have the money. I know I have to give up at least one of my biggest weapons.
Oops.
I ask her if there's any place in the club where we can keep an eye on things and not be seen.
She tells you that, she's got some discarded or left behind clothing that she could let you get a hold of to disguise yourselves, and then you could just, sit around the bar like every other one of these lushes. And she kind of disparagingly talks about her customers while they're not around.
Okay, so what do you guys think? We're gonna disguise ourselves and hang out? I mean, it's not supposed to happen till tomorrow night, so
that's true. You could leave and come back.
I'm gonna stay in here.
Someone should make an impression with her and try to.
Well, I was going to try. I was going to let you guys all leave and let me stay the night here and do this new lady of mine.
What's your diplomacy?
9. +9.
Well, this lady does not. She does not seem to be accepting of your advances like the lowbrow captain was. She does, however, mention to all of you that the next time you visit her baths, you will need to be in proper attire. At which point she pulls off her robe and you notice that she is naked as the day she was born. And she kind of scoffs at all of you wearing your armor and such back here in the sauna. You all start to sweat just a little bit more as you see those big, beautiful, bodacious
Eyes.
I
do want to try to make an impression here.
I really want to strip down because we already established that I have a huge dong. So, like, I really want to seduce her again. Like, you should give me a plus here.
Before Vemgard ruins this entire thing for us, I would like to do the make an impression thing.
Do the make an impression thing? What is this? What are you doing?
It's an exploration activity.
You're trying to sense motive on her?
No, I was trying to, yeah, sorry. And then Drez is going to make an impression.
I'm trying to make an impression just to, improve her attitude. Success, attitude improves by 1. Critical success improves by 2. We're going to have to hope it's not a critical failure.
Saren, you kind of peer at this lady and study her body language, and you determine that she believes everything that she's telling you. She thinks that this is about one of the safest places in Alkenstar, that her guards are top notch and ready to go.
Okay.
And then, so you're trying to make an impression, and this gives you a bonus on what, diplomacy?
It's a diplomacy check, and then if I succeed,
okay,
her attitude improves.
Sure.
Critical success and improves by 2 steps.
Okay. Yeah. I got you.
Jesus Christ. All right, hero pointing that too.
I was about to say, because she's about to be unfriendly. Because she's indifferent right now. Oh my God.
What the actual fuck? All right, I am doing this one more time.
Okay, just be careful, because all hell's about to break loose.
Holy shit.
I swear to Christ. I swear to Christ. What
No
the
fucking
fuck
way.
is with these goddamn dice?
She looks at you and she says, "Get the fuck out."
All right, well, you are on your own with the Pyronite. Enjoy.
She looks at you and she just makes some offhand comment about wherever you're from, your specific hometown. She says something very derogatory about it.
God, joke's on you, lady. I don't even remember what I put in my character creation.
Exactly. She says Durketo sucks.
Drez doesn't worship the Durketo.
Oh. I thought all Drezes worshipped Durketo.
No Drezes worship the Durketo anymore since I changed it to Sithis.
Oh. Sithis. One orgy or another. Orgy of blood or an orgy of, a real orgy. Alright, so, having not made an impression upon this lady, you guys are essentially set to scout this place out some more, go post up, wait in. I mean, this is a 24-hour establishment, so you guys could just post up in here.
And did she agree to let us have all our weapons?
Yeah. Oh, she gave that a wink and a nod. I mean, the only weapon you don't have is the halberd from Vemgard. So she tells him that, just go speak to the guard up at
On
the
my way
front.
back, I'll grab it back.
Yeah. However, I was going to say this. So this text message I got is necessitating me to do something. And really the next step of this is that you guys, you finish whatever preparations you want to make, and then you go into the, the next big phase here, which is intercepting the heist. So do you guys want to call it right here and kind of be prepared for that heist when we come back to this game?
Yeah.
All right,
That's
cool.
cool with me.
Yes.
That'll give us 2 weeks to forget everything we've done here.
Well, I will, I have better notes now. Because that's something I've, even playing every day, man, in our school club, like, if you don't write shit down, you just forget about it. So, who are you impersonating here?
One of the staff members of this place. Or sorry, one of the patrons of this place.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
looking like a...
Well, so let's do that when you get when this place actually, when they come in and they're like everybody hands in the air. That's when, yeah.
Okay.
So, well, what you guys are able to do is retrieve the clothing that she was talking about, and we'll say, with relative ease, you are able to don this clothing, and it is essentially just like, it's left behind patron clothing. So she hasn't necessarily given you like, an admiral's uniform or anything that would be, not, or it wouldn't be, would be conspicuous. Everything's inconspicuous. They're just normal clothes. So
yeah.
And she's able to give you ones that are, you can don them over your armor and things. Vemgard, she does have her people bring back your halberd, but she tells you to, kind of keep it turned around with the bladed part down so that nobody can tell that's exactly what you have.
All right.
And then, it is about, so it's only been a few more hours since you guys did all the crafting stuff. So essentially, when we come back, if there's no other preparations y'all want to do, we can, jump past through the night, and then you guys can go into the, potentially stopping the heist. Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right, cool.
Yep.
All right, great game, fellas.
Have a good game.
Yeah, good session. We kind of got slogged there when we had to add spells and stuff, but that's just how it goes with Pathfinder, I guess.
Yeah, it's level up stuff.
Kind of an OOC game note. I don't know how everybody's schedule is, but so as you guys well know, I mention it frequently, I'm a school teacher. And so in, 4 weeks, 3 weeks? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. In about a month, in about 4 more weeks, I am on what I like to call D-Gen Summer. So I'm not opposed to playing this game weekly for those 2 months. We might even, if we did, we might even finish this AP because it's only the one more book. Just putting it out there. Chew on that. I don't know. Again, I don't know what everybody's schedule is. Hockey league. Y'all play hockey in the summer still, right? I don't know what all the schedules and all that. So think about it. If that's something y'all want to do, I'm probably good for it. So
I'm down. I have, I think, 2 Wednesdays that I may have to dip out, but that's about it.
Yeah. So just something to think about. Like I say, when these guys will tell you when I'm free in the summer, I'm literally just doing nothing. And I'm gonna work a few things. I have a few jobs lined up, but that's just during the day, so we can always do this.
Yep.
So
right.
GG.
Anyway,
GG.
Thank you guys.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Good
Good game.
sesh.
I'll see ya.